Hello everyone and welcome to the end of Fever. So, we had Fever this weekend, May 6th and the 7th, and everyone loves Fever. We wish it was Fever all the time, but when you're sitting there 30 hours, 40 hours in, you're starting to think, man, this Fever should go away. I don't want to go back into Palace. I don't want to do this warding. I don't want to spend more money restoring energy, and so on, so forth, so on, so forth. So hello Rhyme, hello Gamer, you guys are real early. Gamer's always really early on these streams. Like, he's always, like, chip chop, like, he's always just right there. I always see that HII from Gamer all the time. I love it. I love it. I love to know that people want to see that in 50 seconds of elapsed time we have 5 viewers. That is phenomenal. A year ago, and the reason I'm going to say a year ago is because this channel started a year ago. Now, by not this channel, but the whole, like, Onigiri part of it was a year ago. It was actually late April, early May that I actually started making Aurogiri videos. So, we're actually a year in. When I think of that, it's somewhat kind of depressing to me, kind of cool to me. But, it's pretty cool, like, you think about, it's like, man, a year, I've been playing this game for a year, it's like, whoa, like, life's a big bubble like that, so you're always here. But thank you, Ryan. I love my Glacius weapon, I really do. I love the coloration of it, I loved getting it. It's something I want to talk about today, too, because, I used to do this all the time. Was, the Manchu was here, alright. Well, I used to talk about this all the time, was every time we'd have a fever. Like, last summer, we had so many goddamn fevers. Like, it was like a fever, like, every 2-3 weeks, and it was great. And I would farm mags, and I'd get 105s, and I would be like, oh man, you guys gotta farm mags, and sometimes I get nothing, sometimes I get something. And this was before the moon, and it's like, well, I got, like, all these goddamn mags, and like, oh my god, the mags. But then I got my 105s, and it didn't matter. Like, I don't farm mags anymore, like, it's different. And I was talking with Suzaka about this last night, it was like, we had, like, Fever was over, it was like 5 AM, and I'm just like, man, Fever's a lot different. It's a lot different after you get your mags. Like, before it was like 105s and building them, and that was the big deal. Then I got shit 105s, I got no good rolls, and I made 3 more, and thank God I did, because Fuse came around, and, the 3 new ones were really good. So I made like 6 Thunderquakes with Fevers, and just farming back in the day. I used to do login every day. You're right, we hardly ever now. We hardly ever get it. And then I was thinking about it, we're talking about it, I'm just like, Fever's a lot different. Like, it's good to have goals when you go into a Fever. It's like, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. I mean, start with one thing. And last Fever we had, like, I remember, like, one of the last Fevers we had was, like, it was snowing outside. It was, like, January or February, something like that. Like, we had a big snowstorm, and I had to shovel. It was the 3rd Fever, I think, because I had gotten, like as I was saying with mags. So I got my mags, I got my mags, I didn't need to farm mags anymore. So my whole dynamic of viewing Fever changes. So it's like, oh, well, what do I do now? It's like, well, I got the mags. Next Fever was, like, farming, like, I already had my Lunar Spirit Seal, so that next Fever, after I got all my mags, like, I don't remember all the Fevers, but I remember, there was one Fever, I just went and I'm like, I need to get a Cygnus, I need to get a Wild Goose, I needed a damn Wild Goose mag, I couldn't get it. And I remember me and Suzaku popped like 200% boost. We were a lot, this was before accessories, so we're a lot weaker than we are now. And, friggin' we did Kaguya's Home Hell, skipping the boss just to get mags. And like, 40 minutes into that boost, I got my Wild Goose, and it was ready to make my fuse. It was like, oh my god. And then, we farmed, that weekend we farmed, before we got the Wild Goose, we had farmed Nubatama and Akatsukiyami, and I'd gotten 1 Nubatama and 2 Akatsukiyami. We were just getting all that mag stuff together. I got the Wild Goose, and I was able to make my fuse. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And then the next Fever was I farmed a Seal. And then the next Fever was I farmed a Seal. So, like, the past 2 Fevers before I got all my fuse was just Seal and Seal. Like, it was just Palace farming. So, it was Palace farming and then more Moon mags and Moon, all that Moon stuff. Well, I don't really ever do most of the energy stuff on Fever like I do. Like, I remember one Fever, one fever. I wanted my night sky really hard, and then we had fever one weekend, and I just popped 300s. I went in, got my night sky stuff. I think there was a fever. Either I was waiting for a fever, or I just said fuck it, and I just went in and popped a boost and got it. I don't remember if it was that or that, but I remember that was one time about boost. So many fevers, it all just, you know, it just blends together in my head. I can't remember all of them. I can only remember a couple highlights. I know I stream a lot of them, and there's highlights and stuff, but I don't watch everything. I don't go back and do that a lot. But yeah, so fevers, like, we were like, it's a lot different when, like, I don't have 3 fuse right now, but I had 3 fuse. Like, I did that. I had 3 fuse, and it felt great, and then I gave one up to make the El Sin, and the El Sin was great. I love the weapon. Like this thing up here, I love this weapon. I love it. I love my El Sin. I love the moves on it. Thundercrack, Water Dragon, Rolling Thunder is bae. I love it. Like, I gave up a fuse for it. It's fine. I don't really miss the 3rd fuse. Yeah, I would love to have it for the extra lightning and the wind. I would love it so much. But I thought I'd really miss the cooldown, and I don't. Like, I thought I'd be like, oh my god, how do I function? But it's not like that. I've just blended into having 2 fuses. It's fine. Sure, I want a 3rd, but it's like, this weekend, like, when it came to Seal, I was not gung-ho. I was not, I need to do Palace every friggin' second of the day. It was not like that. Like we were talking about, we're like, this fever was pretty lax. Like, it felt more, like, among our group, and it did grow a lot. We have a lot more members than what do now. Like, we have at least 3-4 new people. It's pretty cool. Like, at least 3 people. So we had more people with us, and it really helped out. But this fever was pretty lax, I want to say. Like, we weren't, like, it felt more like a weekend retreat sort of thing, where you plan ahead and you say, okay, we want to do this and this and this, and everyone has time to themselves. Like, if it really felt like a trip. Like, you know, if you ever go on a trip, you plan everything out, but then everyone just does stuff anyway. Like, our plans were, you know, we got to farm Palace at some point. We got to do that. We wanted to do an energy restore, at least 1 hour of energy restore in Glaciers. We did that yesterday on login. I only really got I got 1 Glaciers weapon and like 8 or 9 friggin' Glaciers mags that I want to ornament for wind and just play with them. Didn't really get anything. Suzaku got a veteran weapon from Glaciers, and Lyra got a Hellhorn. So Hellhorns exist. To my knowledge, there's only like 3 Hellhorns recorded to drop on PS4. That's all I know. Like, I know they have dropped, but we know of 3 dropping. I think Zazmo got 1 or 2, and not on Fever, but we're saying in overall, and Lyra got 1. So, you know, someone in our group got a thing, Hellhorn. So that's really cool. He got a lot of Glaciers weapons too. Icaros got a lot of Glaciers weapons. I got like 1, a whole boost Fever and stuff. I got like 1. I didn't get as much from Glaciers as I wanted to, but the mail chest helped. We did a lot of Lucifer this weekend too. A lot of Lucifer. Lyra did get a veteran too. He did. He got the Gallardios. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. He got the Gallardios as well. So yeah, 2 veterans, lots of Glaciers weapons. He got a friggin' field day. And like I was saying, like, how Fever is different is like we're planning out all this stuff and Glaciers. We planned out Glaciers. We planned Lucifer because Suzaku was really close with Zelsin. He needed 2 Fallen Crosses. He got 1 of them. He did like 100 runs, and I had about 80 runs with him. I ran all them runs, like, with him at least. And we had split up for 2 groups for Lucifer, because we had like 4 people, 3 people, 4 people, 4 people. We had a lot of people. Like, Ryujin, he doesn't get on that often. He got on this Fever, and he was just right in with it, ran with us. It was great. It was a good time. Like, Fever, like, we were sitting there, we're like, Fever's a lot like a family reunion, because, like, not everyone's always on at the same time, everyone's doing other things, you know, life, but when Fever came on, like, some people we haven't played with in, like, weeks or even a month, they get on, and it's like a family reunion, like, Fever morning. I don't know if you guys were watching the streams, but the first day of Fever, I got up and I wanted to farm weapons for Miyamoto, because that was like the biggest thing this Fever. It's completely unrelated to Fever, but to me, it made Fever, it really relaxed me that I didn't have to work so hard, because I got the goal I was working for so hard. But like when we got up that morning, I was farming Scarlet Gems and weapons at the same time. And I realized, yeah, weapons cost more in Minor Illusions, but with Fever I'm getting more money anyway, so it doesn't gonna matter. And I farmed so many weapons in Minor Illusions, and I got like 12 Scarlet Gems, 2 Myrtles by the time I got Miyamoto ready. So like, I was like, oh wow, I made some gems, that's great. So I got some gems really early in the morning, and then got Miyamoto done. You guys saw that video. So Miyamoto's 150, she's really helped me out. I love it. I really love having her. It makes a world of difference, even just in her base form, because she's 50 levels stronger. She's so good now. Oh my god. So guide on her coming soon. You know, pretty soon, once I go over more of her skills and look at them and talk a bit more with the other guys that have had her for a while. What else was I gonna say? So we did not as much Palace as we should have, but we did a lot of Palace. We did a lot of Lucifer, a hell of a lot of Lucifer. Someone's here and they rapid stormed. I can't see them, but yeah, like Lucifer, I didn't get anything from Lucifer. I got just a lot of money, and it really helped me out because I made my Gakuho spear. I got it to 100. I can pull that out, the Zenith. I got that ready. Like, I've never made so many weapons so fast. Like, it's like boggles my mind. You ready to make this 100, Val? So I got my Zenith done. So it's got the Whirlwind on it, double, or Verdant Storm Horyu, and then the Ruina has Verdant Storm, and Collapsing. I love what came with Collapsing. That was amazing. Like, when I identified this thing, it came with Collapsing 6. If I had a Collapsing 6, it was not going to go on this. It was going to go on the Completion or something. But it went on, and it came like this. I was like, what the fuck? But, yeah, so I got the Gakuho done. Like, this Fever for me was, I raised money. Like, before Fever, I did stones for Ryu, just for Lucifer. I ran its stones from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. the night before Fever. And, like, I went from, like, no mil. I had 12 mil to 160 mil. And then all that money went to the Gakuho. So, like, I feel... what was I gonna say? Sorry. Just got up from Fever, so... Like, I woke up with, I had... You know, Fever morning, I had lots of money, identified lots of weapons, got Miyamoto done. So I started Fever with money, then I had no money, then we did Lucifer, I had money, Gakuho failed like 18, like so many goddamn smelts. Gakuho just pissed me off. It failed, over and over and over and over and over, and I kept running out of money. So then I ran out of money, I had like 3 mil by the time it was done. And then we run Lucifer, then I have like 200 mil, and then I build up the Ruina. Ruina starts failing at like 2 smelts. It was only failed like 2 or 3 smelts, so I really like that. So I had no money. Then we do Lucifer again. Now I have 200 mil. So like my Fever went from money, no money, like money, no money Miyamoto, and then money, no money Gakuho, money, no money Ruina, and then money. So like it's like this little sinusoidal money gain system. So, like, I made 2 weapons, made the Elsin like the week before. I'm running out of stuff. So, you know, I had a lot of fun. You gave me your smelt luck? Yeah. The last smelt for the Ruina, it said, you need to pay 12 mil for 5%. And you know what I said? I said, fuck that. And I said, I had like 25 mil. And I'm like, I'll take the 50%. I don't want to farm 12 mil right now. And it passed the 50%. And I was like, yes. Oh my god. Yes, please. And that went through. So that was awesome. So I used it last night in Palace. I actually ran Palace for about an hour myself. And it was doing pretty good. Like, Ice Blossom was doing like 1 million to the bank case. I was only doing normal, but like I never use Ice Blossom, but it was doing good damage. It was really good. It's like my 4th strongest weapon. Like the first being Completion, then Elsin, then the 117, and then this thing here, because it just gives you 1,000 attack for having Vit. So that was pretty good. What else happened? So basically, yeah, like, so we did Lucifer, we did Glacies, we did Palace. We tried, like, I did a lot of Palace. Me, Eva, Ryujin, we ran Palace over and over and over and over. We ran, like, we just freaking gung-hoed it. It was a lot of fun. Like, Eva, she was getting so mad at the seal and stuff, because we were getting gems and spirit incense and all this bullshit. And then, like, the first run, I go with her, because I was, I didn't get on until about 1 o'clock that day, Sunday. And apparently she'd been farming Palace like all morning, she told me. And she's like, I can't get a damn Neotero, can't get a seal, I'm so mad. We do one run. We do one run with her, just me and her. I tell her, like, I hope you get a Neoteru, and she doesn't get anything in the dungeon. We're doing it on hard. And then we kill Kaguya, and she sends me this picture. She's like, what the fuck? And she gets a Neoteru off Kaguya. So now all she needs is her seal. She's got her Neoteru, her Hisakata, she's got her recipe, a Magi, white sand, all that stuff. Oh my god. So she got her Neoteru. So that was really great progress for her. Like, she got something. It was good. It wasn't the seal she wanted, but it was still something, and that was great. So overall, I think 4 Fallen Crosses dropped for us in our group. So Lyra got another Fallen Cross, Suzaku got 1 Fallen Cross, Harai got a Fallen Cross, and Ikaros got a Fallen Cross. Now, Harai and Lyra don't really need Fallen Crosses right now, but for Ikaros, that's a Fallen Star. For Lyra, that's a Fallen Star. For Suzaku, he's really close to his Sin. And Harai really wants an El Sin staff, so he's getting close to that. Now he has like a 1 of the 3 Fallen Crosses for that. So, and they were all dropped on hard. I know Mocha, who's one of my friends, he got his Fallen Cross. He's done like 400 runs, couldn't get a thing. But on Fever, I told him just get a bunch of stones, drop boost on hard. He got it. He made his L that day. So another L sword in the game. That's great. That's awesome. So Fallen Crosses dropped. I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything major, but I mostly just made weapons and got my Miyamoto up. For me, that was my fever. Was I got 150. I got to use 150. We did Palace. It was great. And one time, I don't know what possessed us to do this, because Ikaros and Suzaku wanted to run. They wanted to do Palace Hell together, because they can do Palace Hell together in like 7 minutes and they enjoy it. You know, that now that we all had 150 Miyamotos, except for maybe Ryujin, his like 140 something. Friggin', we went all 5 of us in Palace Hell. So it was Lyra, Ikaros, Suzaku, me, and Ryujin, and we all had Miyamoto. We all went into Palace Hell, and every run took us 20 minutes because everyone DC'd. There was not a clean run. The only time they went fast was when I said, no, just fucking do it. When I was the only one to DC, I said, just fuck it. So, like, it was so bad with the lag. Like, we'd get to the boss, and then the first run, like, two people, Suzaku DCs, and then he gets back in, and then we just beat the boss. And it takes, like, 20 minutes, because, like, just DCing and coming back in and all that bullshit. And then the next run, like, I DC or something. I don't know who DC'd. But the next run, me and Suzaku were the only ones in there, and then Lyra, Ryujin, and Ikaros all DC. We wait for them to all come back in. They all make it back in. We all do it. We all get fucking nothing from the boss. And then we do it a 3rd time, and I DC. I said, just fucking do it. So, like, and every run was like 20 minutes. And we're just like, wow, we did, you know what we did? We did 3 Palace runs in an hour. This is some bullshit. And we all just left Palace. We're like, fuck this. And we're like, why didn't we all just go in groups of 2s and 3s? And we're like, because fuck it. And it was so funny. Like, it was so stupid, but it was so funny. So, yeah, we did lots of loose for lots of all kinds of stuff. It was a good time. Like, I bought, like, some chocolate bars. It was a good time. I ate them. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, so Fever was pretty cool like that. At the last hour or 2 of Fever, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I went and did a Galati's Hard because I didn't want to do Hell, and I did that, and I got like a 2,000 chest. The only other really good drop was our newest like buddy, Narao, got a seal. So that was the only seal that dropped for us this weekend. He got his seal and he made a 2nd fused. So that was great. So we had 1 seal drop, 1 Fallen Cross, or 4 Fallen Crosses, and 1 Hellhorn amongst all of us. I got my Glacius weapon. I love this weapon. I really do. I'll show you guys the attack on it. It's not as high as it could be, but it's still pretty good. 19,337. It looks like Leet if you look at it, if you know if you're familiar with that. So the Rowena, double Verdant Storm. Zenith, double Verdant Storm. No, Eva didn't make her Night Sky, but she's got all her jewels now. She just doesn't have her recipe. And she's got a plan to try and get that recipe, so, you know, she's still pretty optimistic about it. She's not crying too hard about this damn recipe, because Night Sky recipe is really gonna make or break you. It's annoying. It's annoying. Like, I did 1 run of Gakuho the other day. Like I had boosted for my recipe long ago because I didn't have my recipe. I had done 1 run of Gakuho and I just like got my recipe. I'm like, Oh yeah, okay, cool. It came back. You know, it's always like that. You always boost for some recipe, and then you're like, you're just running it for whatever reason, and you just get it again. And you're like, huh. Like, the same thing, like when you're getting a fused recipe or something, like you try so hard to get it, and then if yours is in palace, like if you're, you know, spear or wand, generally it's like, oh, well, I got my recipe again. Remember when I tried really hard for this? Like, that happens. Like, I have my recipe again, you know, cross recipes, L recipes, all that stuff. Like, my L recipe took me forever to get. I had 2 fallen crosses before I had my L recipe. Like, believe it or not, I had 2 fallen crosses before that L recipe dropped. You know, like, it was something else. I don't think I've ever got my L Sin recipe again, though. That one took fucking forever. I had 5 fallen crosses before I got the El Sin recipe. That was some bullshit. I think I have 6 fallen crosses now, but I had to use 4 of them in my weapons. At least we got trading. I mean, at least you have trading. Yeah, trading would change everything if we had some trading. So what else happened? So Miyamoto's 150, I got my weapons. I mostly just built weapons. And what are these weapons about? Like, why do they all have Verdant Storm? Of course, they're wind weapons, right? So, the reason why I wanted a Gakuho was because earlier last week I was doing Mephistopheles by myself. Or I was carrying a guy too, but I was by myself, and I'm just like, I never really do this by myself. Verdant Storm takes a long time, I don't really like that. But I was playing them, and I was able to do it. I didn't know I could do it. I don't really like soloing things, but I was able to do it. And how did that go? I noticed that I'm like, if I had one more Verdant Storm, I could be so much more proficient at this. So I'm like, well, what if I made a Gakuho? Like, Eva was doing Gakuho. I'm like, let's go with her. Let's play with her. You know, because you want to be with a girlfriend. It's always great. Celebrate victories together. We got our jewels hella fast. Had a great time in there. And, you know, so I wanted an extra Verdant Storm. So I made this thing. Skill change. Got the Whirlwind Thrust 7. It does a lot of damage. I took this thing into Dew Creek one day just for fun. It was like plus 80. And it was doing like Whirlwind Thrust 7 was doing more damage than Whirlwind Thrust 6 on my plus 100 Nova. I was like, wow. Like, it wasn't that much more damage, but now it'd probably be hitting millions, I would say. Now it's probably definitely hitting millions. But Whirlwind Thrust 7 was like the skill I wanted most, and I have it now. That huge fucking skill force on it, I love it. So now I have it, and then like the minute I have it, I get this thing that has it. And I was like, oh my god, I always wanted this thing too, and it just... And when I got that, if you watch that video, when I got that Glacies, like, I said I prayed for it, but, like, in my mind, there was no doubt at all that I was getting it. Like, I just knew. That's how I felt. I was like, oh my god. And then it came with Collapsing 6. I was like, what the fuck? That's great. And I actually took it into Lucifer last night and hit him with it. I was like, it did less damage than other weapons, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna hit him with it. It was, like, my first time ever having Collapsing 6. So, I always ever had 7 or 5, and I've never used 5. So what else was there? So lots of fun. So, like, yeah, so I wanted another Verdant Storm for Mephistopheles. Now I have 5 Verdant Storms and a Gakuho wave to hit him with. So now we can just like go in there, Chidori, Verdant Storm, Verdant Storm, Verdant Storm, Verdant Storm, Verdant Storm, Verdant Storm, like over and over and over and over and over, and just have res for teammates. And I'll never have to worry about cooldown. Just Verdant Storm the hell out of them. It's great. Like... And we did a couple of those Mephi runs too, like original Mephi, because I still need my completion, so I gotta go back there for it, and Hemlocks and all that stuff. But like, it was doing a lot of work. The Gakuho was putting in work. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I got triple damage on Verdant Storm sometimes. It was good. Shit was good. So that was great. So yeah, I had a great fever. Lots. It was a good time. It was a good time. So, yeah, so like major highlights: Gakuho, Ruina, Ice Crystal, Glacius Weapon, and I got Miyamoto 150, and I'm not poor, so that was awesome. That was great. That was great. I guess I could check my mags if I got anything at all. I didn't really look at what I picked up from Palace and places like that, so you know, let's see what we got. Bunch of Kakurios, Hangons, Kirins. I got 6 Raging Winds in total now. I gotta ornament them later. Lots of this stuff. Gadatsu, Kanron, Isayoi, Como. Gotta break all this shit down, pretty much. Manjis are pretty cool, actually. There's a build you can do where you wear like 2 fused or 105 and a fused or something, and then you can wear 2 Manjis for element, and you know, you can ornament these for Heavenly Shield if you get anything good with Heavenly Shield. You know, if you need element or something, like let's say I want to run like a hella wind damage or something, I could ornament one of these and try to get wind on it and see if that works. Like, lots of stuff I can do with Manjis, so they're fun to ornament. You know, rain, wind, holy, lots of options to double up on. You know, I'm not going to use any Getsu, but... So I got like 3 tortoiseshells this weekend, 2 Usagetsus, and I got a Matsuyoi. 1 Matsuyoi. I got like a bunch of ice flurries, like 6 of those. Don't know where I got a turtle though. I didn't go into Lacus. Kuryu. I might have got a Kuryu from rewards. I'm not gonna lie. If this isn't recent, I got a Kuryu in rewards and never noticed. Magatama Temptation. I got 6 of those. I made a Skyrending actually. I made a Skyrending this weekend. Put crosswise on it and got 34 lightning. Negative rain, which doesn't matter. Negative impact, whatever. But yeah, I got 34 lightning on a Skyrending. Tried to go faded, only got like 11 slice, but at least it's slice and not dex, right? So made like my first Skyrending ever, because why not? Bamboo Weave, I got 2 of those. I got an Alioth from Kaguya. Bunch of Warriors boons I gotta break down. 61 North Mags I gotta break down. I got a bunch of shit in here now. Oh my god. I got 8 Dancing Waters. Yeah, I don't think I farmed anything else. Like all the other mags are just... When did I get a pressure point? Alright. So mags are fine. But yeah, as Randall said, don't forget about the boxes. So the boxes are coming up. I know we're 26 minutes in. I wanted to talk about that. But like I said before, like my original goals were Elsin and then Miyamoto or whatever came first. And every time I achieve a goal, I open my lucky boxes. So Elsin, we opened like 200 boxes. And now for Miyamoto, I have 96 boxes to open. So that's great. 96 boxes. So I am going to open them now because I wanted to open them. I'm low on artisans, man. I use so many buttons. I had 69 buttons before this weekend. I only have like 50 now, man. Like I used like fucking 20 of them things. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like in a perfect world, you use like 10 buttons. I used like 20. I failed a lot of smelts. I used a lot of artisans. I used a lot of points this weekend. And amulets. It was horrifying. So I'm gonna open up these boxes. 13 people here. Hello everyone. So 13 boxes, or not 13 boxes, 13 people, 96 boxes. And there's actually a special bet in there because after I opened my boxes and got so many buttons, when me and Eva were running Suai Forest for getting weapons for Miyamoto and stuff, I told her like, oh, I'm already up to 5 boxes. She's like, I bet there's a fucking button in those 5 boxes. I swear to God. So she was saying something like that. So when we get down to the last 5 boxes, we're gonna see if we get a button or not. Like I want to know if she's right. I'll laugh and she'll get upset, but I'll laugh. So hey, hi Mage. Just talking about Fever and how I'm gonna open up my lucky boxes because I got Miyamoto to 150. So I will actually summon her to my side because you know she needs to be on display. Not really on display, but you know, representing herself. Wow, she's like just chill. She's shy. She's hiding from the camera. That's actually so cute. Alright, so let's see these boxes open up. So box number 1 is an Orni 20. I'll take that. I'll use that later. So 5 golds in a row. That's great. That's how we like it. So fucking rare thing. First box. Let's go. Bam. Pear Fairy. 6 gold. Oh, a button. So we already got a button. So a button like 3 boxes in, we got a button back. That's fantastic. So there's 7 golds in a row. Let's go with that. Dust Storm. Let me put this in all chat and just open that up so we can keep a track of it. So what's this? Smelting 20. Huh! We're getting Smelting 20s for Pear Fairies. Let's go. When is she going back in the store? Miyamoto will only go back in like 4 updates, I want to say. You heard that? What? I didn't know you were here. She's got that button sense. When's Miyamoto? Like, Miyamoto, I know Miyamoto will be back in the store when Lancelot comes, but I don't know if Miyamoto will be back when Ifrit comes. Like, Miyamoto could be back next update. Like, I know Sasuke is going to be with Ifrit. Kintoki could be with someone else. I don't know. But I know that she'll be here when Lancelot's here, but for now, I don't know when Miyamoto will come back. It could be, like, I think 4 updates, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a long time. So another golds in a row. So already got, so far I've gotten an Orny 20, Fairy, Button, Duststorm, and Smelton 20. So that's great. Smelton 20s are great. Prayer Crystal, I'll take them. I use a lot of them. I'm out, so I can't watch, type. I'm only listening. Alright. That's right. I remember you said that. But she's listening. She's like, oh, I heard a fucking button. I'm coming in. So, these are going pretty good. But first box is a Great Fortune. That's great. Orny 10. I'll take that. Actually, I gotta tell you guys, I opened a box on Fever just because I'm like, let's open a box. I opened like 2 boxes because I just got them and I was like, huh, what's inside? And I got an artisan sword. So I gotta tell you guys that there was an artisan sword in these boxes. I just picked a random box. Like, that was here. I was like, oh, that's what's in here. And there's like an artisan sword. I was like, oh, and it helped me smelt. So that was great. So I did get an artisan from these boxes already. It was off screen though, but I did get one. Just to let you guys know. For the people that really care about boxes. I did get an artisan. So let's pop this one open. Friendship, I will take points. Give me all the points in the world. I don't want these earth spikes. I want points. Let's go. Lightning Blast. That's his card? I didn't know that was a card. Soul Egg, I will take that. I need a new Vanguard. Genai is not good enough? Yeah. Genai is alright, but she's not the best. Hey, hi. Hey, John. Hey, I remember you from the other day. Yeah, you were there yesterday. Asking about stuff. Hey, John. So there's a high potion. I'll take that. I'll take all the high potions. Take all the repair fairies. Let's go. Sanctuary, I don't need that. Amulet 10, I'll take it. Devastate, that's a card? Oh, I'll take Devastation Slash. Let's go. Friendship Cat, I'll take a Friendship Cat. Let's go with that. Orny 10, it's alright. Looks like we got all the really good stuff at the beginning. Like Button 20, Smelton 20, oh my god, all that good stuff. Grim Strike, there we go, 5 golds. Let's show me some good stuff. Icicle Arrow, that's the best. High Potion, alright. What's in here? Soul Egg, I'm getting a lot of Soul Eggs. I don't usually get that many Soul Eggs from Lucky Box, I'll tell you the truth. I do not get that many Soul Eggs. It's usually just Prayer Crystals I get. Grim Strike again. Alright. Smelton 20! Let's go. Let's go. 2 Smelton 20s. I love it. I want more. Repair Fairy. Let's go. Orny 20 again. Let's go. Or what was the game you bought that you were going to play after Fever? I got 2 games actually. I got 2 games I'm going to play for a bit after Fever. Those games are... You accomplish your Fever goal, so that's awesome. Those 2 games I got was Fate Extello and actually I have the case right here. It might be called something else. It's called Fate Extello the Umbral Star. It's like a sort of like a Dynasty Warriors kind of game using the Fate Stay Night characters. So I'm looking forward to playing that. I love those games. And I got another one that's a surprise. That's a surprise for later. That's going to be a surprise stream one night. I'm going to play the other one, but I'll tell you about that one. The other one's a surprise stream, so if you want to know what that stream's about, like, check it out on, check me out on Twitch, you know, Randandestroyer, you know, Twitch TV, all that stuff. You can find me there. So, one surprise and one is Fate Umbral Star. So, those are the games I got coming. So, back to boxes. Pop that up, Poison Rapid Shot, I'll take it. Smelton 10, let's go. Prayer Crystal, great. Sanctuary, I don't need that. Another Orny 20. Lol, just checking. No overtime tonight. Just remembered that you wouldn't be on tonight. Oh. Well, I'd probably be on, but, you know, I don't think I'd play it all day. It's just, I don't know. We'll see how tonight goes. But I do want to play them. Really depends what's going on at like home tonight, because you know, my parents get so mad at me after like I spend all weekend doing Fever. Like they get that it's Fever, but they want me to like take a break from games like after weekends. Like I get it, it makes sense. But we'll see how things unfold. So Grim Strike again. Another soul egg, my god. So we're down to 60 boxes. 60 boxes, no artisans yet. Although I did get one in the boxes before, like, you know, I made the video, but I want to see some stuff. Twin Blade Slash. There we go. 5 golds. Pop these babies open. Smelting 10. Oh, what is this? I gotta start opening these stone baskets. I'm just leaving them in there. I'm leaving them in there hard. Oh my god, 3 stone baskets. How did I go 3 days without a lucky box? What is this? What is this? 3 stone baskets. What the fuck? What it is, I go 3 days without accepting my presents. They just like show up and I don't open them. So it skews my box count so much. Ah. Repair Fairy, I'll take that. Blue Fang Blade, that's great. Smelting 20, let's go. Woo! 3 of those. I wish they were all artisans though. Subamigaishi. Smelting 10, I'll take that. That may have been a little loud, and I sort of kind of apologize, but not really. High Potion, let's go. I'm getting like no buttons today. EXP boost, hunky dory, oh boy. Fuck. I don't need those. Prayer Crystal, I'll take that. Mega Potion, I'll take it. Damn, we're almost down to 45 boxes. Lunge Step for Spear? Is that Spear Lunge Step? Or was that Sword? I don't know. Friendship Commando. I'm not getting as many friendships as I want. I'll take the Prayer Crystals. Just don't give me skill cards. That's all I really ask. Soul Leg, take it. Dev Slash, I'll take that. That's mine. Smelting 10, alright. I know Suzaku opened up all his boxes last night. He had 100 of them. I think he got a couple artisans and some buttons, I think. He got a lot of stuff. Oh, there's a button. Say the words, you get one. So 2 buttons out of almost 100 boxes. Not the best. Not the best. But at least I'm getting stuff. High Potion. So there we go. 5 golds in a row. Lunge Step for Twin. Soul Egg. Another fucking soul. I never get this many soul eggs. What the hell? I'm gonna come out of this with like 160 soul eggs. Water Dragon. I'll take a Water Dragon. Give me that. Smelting 10. Alright. Where's all? I need more Smelting 20s. More buttons. Not getting nothing. So Grim Strike. Oh. These boxes are bust boxes. Beckoning Cat. Alright. Artisan! Woo! Yeah! There's 1 artisan. I will take that artisan and put it in my box. Whew! 1 artisan. That's great. Lightning Slash. Great. Friendship Beckoning Cat. That's points. I will take it. That's more points. I will take it. So we're coming down to our last 20 boxes. They're opening fast because not much is coming out of them. But we got 1 artisan, 2 buttons, at least 3 Smelting 20s. Pretty good stuff. Lightning Blast. Alright. So 19 boxes to go. Crimson Crosscut. Alright. 5 golds in a row. Pop these open. Mega Potion. Alright. Ornamentation 10. Alright. Cool. Lightning Slash again. No, I got Crimson Crosscut before. Prayer Crystal, I'll take. I love when none of these Prayer Crystals are going to inventory, like going to storage. Like, how many did I use this Fever? How many did I use? High Potion. Alright. So we're coming down to the last little bit of them here. Last 13 boxes. Prayer Crystal. Wow, I used a lot of these fucking things. Alright, so last 10 boxes. Here we go. Darkness Pillar's a card. I didn't know that. And remember, the last 5 boxes, me and Eva got that bet going that there's a button in the last 5 boxes I have. We're going to see if it's in there or not. So I'm not going to change the order of any boxes at all, even for the golds. I'm just going to open them straight until we get to the final 5. So number 10 is an ornamentation 20. I got like 4 of these. I'll take that. Number 9 is a button. So this is not in the last 5. This is before the last 5. I got my 3rd button. This is not in the last 5. Healing. Alright. So we're on number 6. And here we go. No, that was 7. This is here we go. So bam. Mega Potion. Alright, so here are the final 5 lucky boxes. Let's see if there's any buttons in there, because she thought there was a button, and I was like, I'll remember this when I open them. I'm going to remember this. So box number 5 is EXP Boost, a rare item. Awesome. Box number 4 is Twin Blade Slash. Box number 3 is a Soul Egg. I thought it was going to be it. I really thought it was going to be it. Second last box is Smelting 20. Woo! I'll take a Smelting 20. And the final box, is it a button? It is a button! Oh my god! The first box that I got after opening all my lucky boxes was a button. The first box was a button. She was 100% correct. 100% correct. Because women have that intuition. They know that I'm getting a button. They know. She knows. She knows. She's so in tune with how everything works. She knows that it's a button. She knew. Throws myself. Don't throw yourself in front of a car. Don't do it. Don't do it. We only got like 4 buttons. We only got 4. We got 1 button every 25 boxes. But she was right. She was right. Now you can't make this stuff up, folks. You can't make it up. I feel like I'm a talk show host. You can't make this up. You know, it just happened. It just happened. It went Smelting 20 and a button right in a row. It went EXP Boost, Soul Egg, 4 great items in the first 5 boxes. But the first box, you were right. She was right. Remember this, everyone. Your girlfriend is usually always right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even when she's wrong, you know. But she's not wrong. She knew there was a button. Because as soon as I picked it up, she's like, that was a fucking button. Because I was there. She was there and I was there. We're both in Suai. I'm like, I got a box. She's like, I bet it's a fucking button. I'm like, we'll see. And she's like, it's always like that. It's like, I bet it's a fucking button. Every time I get a lucky box, like on stream or something. Every time it's a lucky box, it's like, oh, I bet it's a fucking button. Every time. So that's fantastic. That's amazing. So the last box was a button. Fantastic. I wanted to call it out, but you know, Cyberstep's watching right now. They're like, let's fucking put the button in there. I thought Cyberstep was watching when I got the Glaciers. They're like, let's give Oro a fucking Glaciers with collapsing 6 on it. Let's fucking go max level. Yeah. Like, oh my god. Don't worry about being late, LOM. It's fine. Hey, Rocky. Good afternoon, Rocky. Friggin' Mr. Seal. Everyone's a little tired after Fever, though. But that's fantastic. So now we got to go look at the damage. We got to look at the total inventory. So before Fever, I had 69 buttons. I do not have 69 buttons. I have 51. I have 50. I got 4. Wow. I used like 15 buttons. I failed at least 5 smells. I used, no, wait, way more than that. Way more. Because that's like, I used 22 buttons on Fever. I used 22 buttons. Not every time. I think they're right when they play on an MMORPG. But when they play games in a relationship, they're fucking wrong. Man, John, no trust saying trust me. You know, it's not good to generalize. I'm just saying. You got your Galardios on Fever. Aw, yeah. We finally have time to say his name right. Yup, Mr. Nero. So, lots of repair fairies though, I'll take that. All this Idama was from fucking Glaciers. 19 Idama from Glaciers. Like, it was fucking horrible. So 33 ornamentation 20s, that's great. That's awesome. Holy shit. I might use some of them today when I ornament. I got lots of stones on me too. I have like no drop boost left. I have like 1 boost on my bar, 2 boosts here. I got nothing. Well, actually, where are all these boosts coming from? I got a 30-minute boost. I got a 50. What are all these boosts? Boost. Lots of boosts. I have 1 revival potion. Lots of shit. And my platinum wore off. My premium bonus wore off, so I don't have that anymore. Don't really need it anyway, because I don't need experience. I'm not going to buy it again until I ever want to level again, so I'm fine without that for now. Lucifer, though, was an amazing mag farm. Or not mag farm, but Ryu farm. He was. So let me trade in these friendship items I got. Yeah, 270 is the normal max, yeah. Boost. No. I want to trade. No. Get out of here. I only have 89 points left? I have 400 points at the start of Fever. I went through so many artisans. So you're gonna ask my opinion, what's the best Ogi for Gallardios? Sets 1 through 6. Now you have 2 options. I'm not sending you my Ponsu. All my Ponsu goes to Eva. But, Gallardios, like, I have a Gallardios, and, I honestly think Gallardios should either be, like, Lunge Step or Phoenix Slash. I think Gallardios should be double Lunge Step Phoenix Slash, so, like, you put on 3 Lunge Steps, then you put on a Phoenix Slash. I think that's a Gallardios in my opinion. But Ugi wise, I think you just go like, some people actually go Thunder Beast on it just because of the slice, but honestly, just Flame Lance. Like, some people go Thunder Beast, some people go Thunder Beast, Flame Lance, some people go Flame Lance. It's all really up to you. Like, I know a lot of people that on their Gallardios, they go double Flame Lance. And then on their, like, Ogi 5 is great. Verdant Storm is good too. But what I was going to say is, I know a lot of people, they'll make, like, for sword users, right? So you get a Nova with double Flame Lance, and then you get another Nova with double Verdant Storm, and then they have a Gallardios with double Flame Lance as well. So you got Lunge, Phoenix. Well, it's Crimson, but that's not bad. That's not a bad set at all. It's fine. You meant 6? That's alright. Ogi 6 is Spirit Blast Geki. Like, I wouldn't put Spirit Blast Geki on a Gallardios per se. I'd rather put that on like a 116 sword or an L or something like that, or even the 117, just because it's so strong. But yeah, I think double Flame Lance on a Gallardios is fine. Really depends what you're building for, though. Me personally, I'm just gonna put Blue Fangs on it because I like Blue Fang Blade. I actually got a new sword. I can pull that out. I know you guys don't even have Flame Lance. What? How do you function? But I got this Elia. It's a sword. I like it. I got the Glacier sword. I wanted the Glacier's twin sword, and they gave me the single sword. I'm like, this is fine. So I'm trying to get triple Blue Fang on it. And I almost got it on there. I saw your video for bow. You have to farm mangoes. I don't know where. Well, the bow video is a little outdated, John. Mangoes, you have to farm them from either the field boss or Dagger's Peak. But if you're on PS4 or PC, Dagger's Peak doesn't exist. It was a one-time event we had for like a couple months. For Twin and Odachi, so lost. Generally, like, it's all about getting your 105 mags and farming the pieces of those, and it's all about just get 3 105s. Like, mangoes are good early game, but you're better off just farming melons and pineapples and watermelons, things like that. Yeah, if you're PS4, if you're bow, like, you gotta pick a class though, like either your bow or twin or whatever. It's all about just farming your mags in like Naki Sawame or Rumorites or something like that. You gotta get like pineapple, melon, and all that stuff, and you'll go double verdant. I mean, you could go double verdant, but I don't like doubling up on weapons until something comes out. Like, even on my L, I didn't double up on Spirit Blast, just because I knew I was getting the L in. Like, maybe just go, like, L and something else. What set is Flamelance? Flamelance is, like, set 16 or something, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But I'm totally building this up for Blue Fang Blade. I'm gonna use it with the, Fusion Bear. I'm gonna be like, Blue Fang, Blue Fang. But I totally Blue Fanging this. I just need to get a Blue Fang 5. And hopefully it goes on and things will work out. Can I look at your stuff? Yeah. You gonna be my friend. Alright. Someone said hey to me. Alright, so 100 power, 100 dex. Is that 76 mind? I love it. I love it. So the mind's perfect, the dex is fine. You don't really need that much vit, but it's fine. If anything, I would put, like, stat-wise, just try to put some more points into vitality or into wisdom until you get another point in critical. So I wouldn't touch your vitality anymore, wouldn't touch your mind anymore. Just touch your wisdom until you get more points in critical. So only put points in when you notice your crit go up. Equipment wise, so you got a Nova. This isn't plus 100 yet, but that's fine. That's a good Nova. I don't mind that. It's pretty. It's a mixed Nova, but it's fine. The Rhyme. I wouldn't put combo cards on them. That it kind of defeats the purpose. That's a fucking amazing Jahannam Storm. That's great. I really like that. That's really cool. Triple Lightning Slash? That's amazing. You got really lucky with that. My god. That's awesome. I would just focus on smelting that up. I would totally smelt that up as like quick as you can. That's an awesome thunder weapon. Wow. What's this? Dust Storm Blast 6. Why is Dust Storm Blast on that? Man, how'd you get double waterbound? That's amazing. The double waterbound blade is amazing on that. I don't know why you have Dust Storm, because it's your negative element. But, because you have double waterbound on it, I wouldn't touch that weapon. Like, I wouldn't risk getting rid of the Dust Storm, but because you have double waterbound, it's fine. I mean, it's alright. It's just a negative attack, but that's a beautiful rhyme. It was just on there? Alright. If it was just on there, that's fine. You know, that's fine. So, that's a beautiful rhyme. That's a perfect rhyme. That's a beautiful, perfect rhyme. And then your Nova. It's pretty mixed. I like it. It's good. It's good. So, Skyrending, Faded. Oh, I cry for you. I cry for you. 5 crit, Slice. You got HP on that? Oh, that's pretty good. Man, you're struggling on that crit, though. Nayuta. What's the Nayuta got? So, if anything, the biggest thing I'm going to recommend to you is just keep farming Nayuta mags. Just keep farming Nayutas and try to get like double faded on them. If anything, level up to 116 and then you'll get another chakra. Or what level are you? Are you 117? Okay, get to 118. I mean, get to 118 and level up your Amaterasu if she's not fully leveled, and you'll get more chakra. And just keep trying to get Nayutas with double faded contractor on them or something like that for the crit. Because you can get a lot more crit and slot. You need to make up for the 105s with a 4th mag with like 16 crit, I want to say. And then after you can get that crit base established, just keep farming Ronins and Dew Creek. Just farm a lot of Ronins, farm a lot of Dew Creek, and just keep trying it. Don't do Avenger on monsters. That's too much chakra. But yeah, for the most part, it's great. Like what I'm looking here is great. You're doing a good job. If that just came on the rhyme, that's great. But for the most part, just like get a lot of Ryu. Get these weapons to 100. These weapons are great. Get them to 100. Get them to 100. Like that's my ideal Nova is Blue Fang Phoenix. Like I love that. You're in school watching? Cool, JJ. But yeah, like that. If I was, yeah, that's fine. I think that's really cool. I think that's really, really cool. I think that's really cool. Yeah, just focus on getting them to 100, and remember, like, don't forget to put a button every time. Button goes on first. But yeah, so yeah, those weapons are great. Just get them up there. What's on the Oni Mace? I didn't even look. Oni Mace plus 90 cure. That's a great Oni Mace. I like that too. Blistering Ice Wave. Even though you got Blistering Ice Wave, I would take that off and put on Meditation or something. Meditation Rapid Storm is usually what we do. Blistering won't do you any good because you're not going to attack with a staff anyway. If you have any spare Meditation cards, I throw on Meditation over Blistering Ice Wave. But apart from that, it's fine. Your accessories or whatever, I mean, if you have them, you don't have them, it's fine. But yeah, just get them smelted up, and you'll be fine. Try to get another Nayuta. Just keep constantly improving your Nayutas, and farm a lot of Ronins. So yes, we opened them boxes. That last button was pretty clutch. Fever was great. Fever was a good time. I enjoyed it. Didn't get as much stuff as I wanted to get. Like I wanted to get a Fallen Cross, I wanted to get a seal. Didn't get them, but it was still a good time. So Fever was a great time. Hope you guys all enjoyed your Fever. Hope you guys took advantage of it. I can't wait to hear some comments about what you guys got and on Fever. Like comment down below things you got on Fever, goals you did, goals you accomplished. Everything like that. Let me know. Let me know. Ronins are hard war bazooka. Ronins are hard war bazooka 4-man. 4-man hard war bazooka hard. Never hell. Never hell for mags. Unless it's on the moon. I know your Fever was good, Rocky. You got a seal. You're the one what do to get a seal. So represent. But yeah, so that's gonna be the end of this video here. What time is it anyway? Almost 3 o'clock. You got 3 Ronins as Fever? That's awesome. So you made all the 105s as Fever. That's great. Wow, that's awesome. I know a lot of people tried to get their things and they couldn't get them. That's fantastic that you did it and got it. So that's great. But like I said, that's going to be the end of this video here. But you guys always want to know what my next goal is, right? So I always want to say it too. So, Elsin was the first goal. Miyamoto was the next goal. What's the new goal, right? Like you know, what's the next goal? Is the next goal fused? I'd love to get a third fuse. That's an optional goal. It's literally a side quest right now. And with Miyamoto, I can do Palace really, really, really fast. Like I did the fastest normal time last night. Like I don't usually go fast in dungeons, right? Like it's not my thing. But last night, normal Palace of Rain, I got the fastest time over Suzaku by 1 second. I don't know if it's still there or not, but I was pretty proud of it when it happened. I did Palace normal in 3 minutes and 21 seconds. And I thought that was pretty cool. Because I took a different approach to it. Like the first run I did, it was like 4 minutes and something. I'm like, I could totally go faster. Or no, I did a run under 3 minutes, and I'm like, whoa. I didn't think I could go under 3 minutes. And I did. Or under 4 minutes, sorry. And then I was like, man, I made so many mistakes that run. Let me see if I can correct them. And I did. And I corrected all those mistakes and did everything just like I planned. And I beat his time, but I got the #1 time in Palace Normal. So I was like, yay! Because I was just farming it like my last hour of Fever at like 3 a.m. I was just like boom, 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 boom. But I was pretty happy about that. But yeah, so next goal is potentially doing some palaces and farming a lot of Sparrow Magatama. And Mephistopheles as well. So my next goals are getting another fuse mag, getting my bow completion, making warped and nadir and all that stuff. So more of a focus on Mephistopheles. Now that I have the wind, I can really focus on him. So the next goals are Mephistopheles, making a shit ton of sparrows and trying Heavenly Shield on them in preparation for level 126, because I can have a Heavenly Shield on Blinking Eye sparrow, so I'm going to try that out. And so lots of sparrows, lots of Mephistopheles, and Seal. Those are my next 3 goals that I'm working on. I went really fast like that because on normal, nothing really drops. I didn't really care. Like, for me, nothing's going to drop on normal. So, like, sure, a Neotero could drop, but honestly, I don't need a Neotero. I'm more interested in that Seal. I'd rather do, like, 18 runs an hour than just, like, bump around and do 12, you know? And I'm not saying it's bad to pick up everything, but that's just how I felt about it. I was like, I'm just going for that Seal. Nothing else matters. Give me the mill chest. Like, that's how it went. And on the few times we did Palace Hall, we got nothing. Like, I got like 2 mill chests and rewards. Like, that was it. So that's how the goals are going to look. So this video is going to come to a close. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys all had a great, awesome Fever. Hope you guys enjoyed the lucky box opening. There'll surely be another one once I achieve another goal, like if I get a Lunar Spirit Seal or something like that. Be on the lookout for that. So that's awesome. Right now, actually, I'm probably just going to go throw a shirt on, and then I'm going to do some ornamenting on stream. I'm going to ornament the Glacius mags I got and see what I get. So that's going to be a lot of fun. For now, though, peace out, and I'll see you guys later. You got 7 Naidas? Alright, you know, ornament them up. Go farm some cushions. See ya!